Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a new swab from HK today. This is the HK Blade swab. So it's got 2 times the cleaning power, not just 1 time, but 2. So what you're looking at really is a swab. You've got your swab ends right here with your bendable middle, but the extra bonus feature that comes with this one is the squeegee end right here. As you can see, it sits vertical in a static position right here, and when you slide it down in the barrel, it's going to stay like this. As soon as you start to pull it out, this part is going to kind of want to stick inside the barrel a little bit, and it's going to rotate this squeegee head into the horizontal position, squeegeeing out that barrel as you pull it out. The reason this head is going to articulate is if you have to stick this down your barrel in the middle of a game, you can't take your barrel off of your gun. You got to have a swab that you can push down in there, pull out, and clean out your barrel. If you had this completely flat or horizontal the whole time, you stuck this down in there, you're going to push all that paint into the breech of your gun and cause an even bigger mess. So it rotates out of the way, you push it in, when you pull, it rotates back and squeegees that barrel out. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to put it on. Now basically we're going to assume this is on a gun right here. So this is the way that you would be putting it in while on the gun in the middle of a game. Now if you had the time, I guess, to take your barrel off, if you're playing like a scenario game or something like that where you can hide behind a tree and you don't have to worry about someone just blasting your face off, you could take your barrel off and then run it through the other direction and not have to worry about putting paint into your breech. But that's most likely not going to happen. So we're going to push it in all the way down. You can see, I'm just going to push it through so you can see that there it is, right there, sticking out, and it's still in that vertical position. Now, as soon as I start to pull the barrel or squeegee back out of the barrel, the swab out of the barrel, you're going to see that piece rotate. And there it goes, rotates around to the point where now it's just going to squeegee and pull all that gunk out of there, whatever happens to be shells, paint, dirt, crap, I don't know, whatever you've got inside your barrel, whatever it happens to be, it's going to pull it out of there. So that's nice. Then you've got the other end here to make that final clean. It does get in there a little bit, but as you're pushing this down, you're going to clean that barrel out with this part. That's going to soak up the majority of the grime that's in there in the paint. Then you're going to pull it out and squeegee it all out, shake it off, do whatever you need to, flip it around, put the other end in there, which should be relatively clean because this has taken the majority of the trash. And then you can pull that back out and do that final cleaning right there. That's the 2 times cleaning that you're going to get. Now the other feature that this does have is this rubber connector in the middle right here. I don't know how many times you guys have done this, but it's happened to me plenty of times where it gets annoying. You get your barrel swab, you put it into your barrel, you go to pull it out, and it goes and comes off and leaves the other end of your swab inside your barrel. Plenty of times that's happened to me. Now with more recent squeegees, they don't have that rubber connector that keeps everything together. They have like a different version of that. But for those rubberized versions, it used to happen all the time, especially if your squeegee got old. That piece would like harden up and it would just come right apart. This one right here, this rubberized piece is actually bolted or screwed onto both ends right here. So you cannot rip that apart accidentally. Now, I guess you could probably break it and it would come apart. But if you're just using it normal wear and tear, it's not going to come apart on you. You're not going to pull this and this thing is just going to come apart and leave one end of the swab inside your barrel. It's not going to happen. You can see screw, screw, not going anywhere. It's not coming apart. And plus it's got a nice snap to it. So pull this thing out of your pocket, boink, it's going to open right up, make it easy to get into your barrel. So this swab is perfect in most ways. It's going to do the job. It has a great snap to it, so it goes straight. It's going to do 2 times cleaning, both with the swab and the squeegee, and you're not going to break it. So I definitely recommend picking one of these up. Check these out on the website. This is the HK Blade squeegee swab. It's kind of like maybe a squab, you could call it, a squeegee and a swab put together. It's available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com. Squab, squab.